everybody. What's going on where you are? You want to know what's going on here? I was talking for about 4 minutes and I thought I was on live and I wasn't. Sorry about that. Oh. So, wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. It is June the 27th, 2025 at 2:06 in the afternoon where I'm at in the middle of the country. So that's kind of a weird start to my get together here, is thinking that I was live when I wasn't. I mean, you guys, I was just talking and telling you things. So it happens, right? It happens sometimes. I clicked go live. I thought I clicked it twice. I was talking. I looked up and I wasn't live. Okay, all is forgiven. Yeah, feel free to put your questions in. I was saying before I was live that this program today is basically to ask spiritual questions. But if you want to ask for a message, personal message for you, I'll ask for that for you too. And Paul says it's 3 p.m. here in Pennsylvania with rain. Paul, I've got rain here too. I kind of look like I'm in a cave here. Rachel says it is 8:07 here. Wow. Yeah, we had some thunderstorms come over. I wasn't expecting it. I hadn't been paying attention to the weather today. I've been inside most of the time. There's Sue Toffee. Thank you, girlfriend, for being here. Rachel says she's in the UK. And Sue Toffee, it's 5 a.m. Saturday morning because Sue lives in the future, down under. You are such an early riser. I can't believe you. If that happens to me, it was an accident. I don't get up at 4 or 5 on purpose. So now I have to settle down after my little freak out thinking I was live when I wasn't. I'm going to ground myself again. A shaft of light comes down from above and swirls all around me and stabs into the bedrock beneath me and grounds me like a mountain. My heart opens like a rose in bloom, and my heart space expands far out from my body in a giant sphere filled with love. And as my guardian angel has my back, Master Jesus by my side, I step into a deep and strong connection with you, dear ones of higher consciousness, of love and light. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rooted Willow. Hi, Tammy. It's so good to see you here. You have been working hard, haven't you? It is 3:07 in South Carolina and feels like a sauna. Oh boy, it's been feeling kind of like a sauna here, and it will for sure now after this thunderstorm. Yeah, my cat is scared of storms, and it was outside, so I got him in. The dog's in, the cat's in. I'm in my little cave-like setting with the curtains pulled and clouds in the sky. So I'm going to try to get comfortable because I got a little bit wound up. Tammy is sick today? You opened the door once and you were like, no. Oh, sorry about that. Sending you love and light and healing, Tammy. There's Crystal Ascension. Hello, girlfriend. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. So I put in a few of the spiritual questions. I actually have a hard time coming up with spiritual questions, but I Googled it and I found some spiritual questions to put on here. So if you look up at the top of the comments, that's where I posted the questions that I came up with. So I would love it if you would like to put in more questions of your own, or we can just do the ones that I put in there. I'm trying to gather my thoughts. I'm not reading cards today. I don't even have any out. But I decided, I probably already told you last time I was on here. I'm chattering, I know. But I decided that I would be on live streams on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 in the afternoon Central Time. And we're going to see how that goes. And if it seems like that's a good time for people, we'll do that. Excuse me. And if it doesn't, we'll change it. So I don't have to be on 3 times a week. It was just on Mondays, I thought I'd do card readings because there's a lot of people that are really into tarot cards. So I want to do that for you if you like that. And then Wednesdays are for the intuitive answers, getting the channeled messages for your questions you have. And then on Fridays, I thought we would do the spiritual questions. So we'll try it for a while and see how it goes. Sue, thanks for your question. I got you started. Rooted Willow says, I trust that whatever is in the divine will be. I don't try to put too much emphasis on the why, when, or how. Good comment. Good comment. I need to sneak back up here in the comments and see if I missed some questions. I've got Sue starred, got Paul starred. And that and the questions I put in. Paul's got 2 questions. That's fine. Okay. We've got some to go with. There's Joe Megan. Hi, Joe Megan. Happy Friday to you. Thank you so much. I've been sitting with Spirit most of the morning. So I know that they're here with us. And there's Debbie shifting 3 shifting veils. Thank you for being here. You've been putting out the nicest stuff on your channel, Debbie. I love it. And I love your photography. You've got some terrific sky pictures. And where you live in the country looks like a really nice place to live. I'm a little jealous. I don't want alligators, though. No alligators. So I'll just stay in the middle of the country where we just have tornadoes. Does that make any sense? So let's put up a question here and let's get started. Well, I think I should start with asking my team to bring a channeled message for you so I can get all this flowing. I have been channeling earlier today. Do you guys hear that thunder? I have no idea if you can or not. Debbie says gnats and mosquitoes. We have that too. We have mosquitoes. So I was going to tell you a secret. Ezra came in before I got on here. I was expecting to hear from my guides and angels, my team, but instead I heard Ezra. So Ezra is watching and listening and might have something to say. We will see. And if you saw the first of the comments, you'll see that Paul has some news. He's going to be on the, is it Good Morning America, Paul? Yeah, Good Morning America. Let me pull this down so I can see. Oh, come on. My computer's arguing with me. The taping of the show is the 8th. And then that Friday is the Good Morning America show. And Paul's going to be there, and we all want to see him. That'll be so much fun. That'll be so much fun. So let me ask for my guides, for my team. They want me to call them my team to bring a message for you right now. Of course, we're here. We're always here. We like to start in that way to reassure you. We know that you have anxiety, Brenda, and we're here for you and have no worries. We are your team, yes, indeed. And we would like to say to the dear ones who are here that your guides and angels are always with you. And they would love it if you would talk to them. You can just talk to the ceiling like this one does, and they'll know that you're talking to them. Please do. It will help bring the messages they send you closer to you so you can catch them. Try to catch them by sitting very still and quiet. Meditation helps. Meditation is an important step in your spiritual growth. Sitting still and quiet. It doesn't matter the time you put into it, whether it's a few minutes or longer, but the trying of it is what is important. Making the effort is what is important. You will start to notice possibly that you're hearing things. And until you become accustomed to it, you won't know it's us. But perhaps some of you are already doing that, and we congratulate you. It is a wonderful world that those of you who are being enlightened are living in. Yes, indeed, it is a wonderful world. And that reminds this one of a song. She always thinks of songs. And we are going to be here with you today for this broadcast. And we are looking forward to working with you and answering your questions. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. There's Leah. Hi, Leah. Thanks for being here. You got a question about a cat? I've got you starred. He's 17 pounds. Well, I can't say anything. Oh, Leah says he's 17 pounds, no judgment. That's a large cat, for sure. That's okay, Leah. I saw you. It helps if you put it in all caps, but, I can still see it. But that doesn't mean I'm going to miss you. I can miss you either way, so you got to keep your eye on me. If you think I'm missing your question, just go ahead and ask me. Crystal Ascension says the sun is shining here. Good for you. We've had nothing but sunshine and heat all week. So this is a nice little thunderstorm we had. From the land of sky blue waters. Yay. I love it when they give me their songs. I hope you forgive me for singing it, but I just can't keep my mouth shut. What are we talking about here? Are we talking about kitty cats? I like kitty cats and puppy dogs. I'm a cat and dog person. Thanks, Paul. So let's go to the questions. Let's go to the questions. I'm going to start with a spiritual question that I put in, and then I'm going to go to Paul's question, and then we might go back and forth between spiritual questions and personal questions. Does that sound like a deal? Let's see how it goes. So, dear ones of love and light. Yeah, Paul, we've been living vicariously through your life, Everyone has questions. Crystal says, Crystal Ascension says, I think and speak in song too. Yeah, I'm always thinking of a song. And they're always giving me songs. So let's put this question up. I need to get settled down. Get down to business. It's already 2:20. If you weren't here at the beginning, you missed me goofing up. I was talking for about 5 minutes and then I found out I wasn't on live. So I had to start over. So that was a weird start. There's Tanita. Hello, Tanita. Thanks for coming. Love seeing your name in the chat. Hi, Brendan, everyone. Hope you're all well. Thank you for that. We hope you're well too. And Debbie says, my songs are all baby songs since I'm taking care of my grandson. Yeah, I understand that. From the land of sky blue waters, waters. Jasmine, I got you starred. Thank you. Okay, I'm really going to do it now. Okay, and this is a spiritual question I had. I Googled them actually, you guys, because I have a hard time thinking of them. I hear this sometimes, and I don't know if it's true. Dear ones of love and light, my dear team and Ezra, some say there are only 144,000 souls on the earth. Has anybody else heard that? I've heard that before. What can you tell us about that? Dear ones of love and light, my dear guides and angels of Ezra, what can you tell us about this question? Some say there are only 144,000 souls on the earth. What is it about that? Is there any truth to this? 144,000 souls, how can that be? But some say it's true. We can talk about this if you like, but it is complicated for those of you on earth to understand. Okay, I'll try to listen. We are coming down closer, closer to you, so you can hear better. Open your ears. Open your heart. Lift up your chin. We are Ezra, the Angel Collective. This is our first appearance on the live stream, and we are glad for it. We hope you welcome us with open arms, for we are here, you see, to be with you. They're making me cry. We are angels, and we want to be with you. We love people, God's children, more than you can understand. You can't understand the kind of love we have, but that's all right. We are Ezra, and we are here with you now. We can answer this question in a simple way that may make sense to some of you if you try to think about it. Have faith, Brenda, have faith. Relax and let it flow. The 144,000 number is an estimate of the lives that matter the most. Do some lives matter more than others? We think so. There are lives that bring highly important messages to the earth. You could say they are angels in a way, because angels are messengers. And the 144,000, it's hard for me not to cry. That is because we are here. You are okay. $144,000 special messengers over the years. And if you think about that, over all this time, that is a small number indeed, compared to all the lives in total that have been lived. Of course, they all matter. We did not mean that they do not. But these had great missions here on your earth. They came on a mission, and many succeeded. And some you know about, but you do not know them all. They were here to change the earth, the things that happen on the earth. They were here to help raise the earth up. It didn't always work, so more would come, more would be sent. More are still being sent. So there are more than 144,000 now. We can see this doesn't make a lot of sense to you. It is okay. Have no fear. You are in good hands. Changes are coming to your world that you will enjoy for sure after some time has passed. It won't be right now. As you can see, things are still messed up for sure. We love you, and we send you help as we send you help when we can. People have free will, which we sometimes try to work around if there's a way to help the changes come quicker. But as some of you know, there is no time. So therefore, that doesn't really matter, does it? It will come when it does. It will be here when it's here. Some of you will see it happen. Some of you will not. Some of you will be home when it comes, and you will be much better off there, for sure. We are Ezra, and we are here to bring peace to the world. Thank you. Well, thank you for that. Thank you so much. Wow, I didn't see that coming. I'm happily surprised. Thank you so much. Crystal Ascension says, more messengers, the better for us. Thank you. I'm not going to be able to watch all of the comments. Paul says that was a good one. I've got my phone down here and I can see the comments on it faster than I can on my laptop, which is, questions are over here. Tanita, I've got you starred. I'm just going through here to see if I missed some questions. Paul, you're funny. Don't remind me of that song. I'm not supposed to sing that on here. Okay, I think I'm pretty much caught up with the chat. I think I've got all your questions. So let's go on to the next one. I might get a little goofy and mixed up here trying to go between your questions and the ones I wrote down. Your cat's name is Blessed Bessie? That's cute as heck. Paul is asking, from the land of sky blue waters, waltzing Matilda. The shamans are here. Paul says, can you ask my spirit how I am doing in life? Well, you are doing good. Paul says, yes, I'm here. May we receive a message for our dear friend Paul Freed? Yes, of course you may. You may receive many messages. And dear Paul, you ask how you are doing in life. Let us see what we can say for you about this question. You are on a path of righteousness. You are on a path. Did I hear righteousness? Is that correct? Yes, it is. Just say it. You heard it. Just say it. Say what you hear. I heard you are on a path of righteousness for his name's sake. That is right. That's what you heard. This is correct. Paul, we see you and we understand that you are better off now than you were earlier in your life. You are doing good. We can give you a report. We can report to you that you are doing good. We give you an A+. How does that sound, dear Paul? We send you honor and respect. That was interesting and fun. Oh, see, they're talking to me and telling me, how to do this. I'm still learning. Crystal says, righteousness for his name's sake. Thank you for that, Crystal. Oh, it's making me cry. It's making me cry. So let's keep on moving because I'm probably going to be here till 8 o'clock tonight. Okay. I had this question, spiritual question. Waltzing Matilda. Crystal says, hallelujah. Will all of my sins be forgiven? My dear spirit team, many people on the earth wonder about this, about their sins. Are there sins that can't be forgiven? Will all of our sins be forgiven? Are there such a thing as sins? Please tell us about this subject of sins, my dear guides and angels. We are Ezra, and we want to speak about this. Yes, we are still here. We will be here for you, dear friends on earth. We see you and we help you at times. We want you to know that you never sin. There is no such thing as sin, as some have been taught. The Bible has truths in it. Not everything that is in it is the truth. But we uphold the Bible and don't want to give it a bad reputation. It is helpful. It talks about angels, doesn't it? We are real. Angels are real. But back to the subject of sin. Sin is relative. Yes, speak what you hear. Sin is relative to situations. Do you purposefully do the wrong thing? This is a big mistake that you've made. We don't call them sins in the way that some on earth do. I'm struggling with listening because I have opinions about this. Put your opinions aside, dear one. You have been taught well, but just listen. What would you like to say about sins, dear Ezra? We will say again that no one sins. Simply put, there is no such thing as sin, especially sin that can't be forgiven. That cannot happen. This isn't real. Things that are done with your intention to do harm do matter, of course. You are to have love for one another, and treat each other as such. You will see when you get to the other side, there is nothing to be forgiven, nothing at all. You are all perfect in every way. You will know this when you step over to the other side. You will see that you were in a sort of experiment, a false reality, that what you did there wasn't real. And this is why there is no sin. Where you come from, all is perfect, and all will remain perfect forevermore. One day this world will be dissolved. Very long time from now, in your time. You will all be home. You will no longer be concerned with what is sin and will I be forgiven. You can let this go. And be sure, when you're looking at others on earth, to watch yourself for judgment of others. Try to be the observer, not the judge. This is important, and this will help you get through your life if you're not going through your life blaming others for things. They are playing a role. Just be the observer. And this is all for now. Thank you. Interesting. Interesting. Thank you so much. I got you started, Jasmine. Thank you. Rachel, I got you started. From the land of sky blue waters. I have a feeling I'm going to be on here for hours. I don't have to ask all the questions I put in there. I'll go to your questions. Paul said, amazing. Leah said, righteous brothers. Oh, I love them. Love the righteous brothers. And let us move on to your questions. Joe Megan says, Brenda, do you recommend any meditations? Thanks for that question, Joe. I recommend the standard old time meditation of sit very still, sit very straight. And people say, I can't do that. I can't meditate like that. Well, you don't have to do it for a long time. And I can tell you about how I meditate sometime when we have more time. Um, there's a process I use, and I don't stop thinking. People say I can't stop thinking. Well, I don't stop thinking, and I think I'm meditating, but I'm thinking about certain things, um, like a mantra, and I concentrate on that mantra instead of letting my mind wander. So sit very still, sit very straight, chin up, spine straight, and quiet. Usually, you know, before the world starts moving around, before the um, general consciousness is woken up, is a good time. I've been struggling with meditation lately, by the way, for about a month and a half, but I'm still working at it. But I had been having super fantastic, crazy meditations, and now I'm back to struggling a little bit. So I don't know why that happened. Can I ask Paul's question? Paul, I'm going to save your, let's see, those were the same question. That's the same question. And Sue says, who are cats and puppies and how do they help? Who are cats and puppies and how do they help? Oh, love that. Thank you for that question. Let's see what message we get. Of course, we would like to talk about that at this time. Our dear friend Sue. We love cats and puppies too. They are blessed creatures that only come to the earth, not to other worlds. They are your friends, they are your companions. They love you, even though cats don't always show it. Let's tell us more about this in a deeper way. Could we have the deeper meaning of the cats and dogs, dear ones of love and light? Certainly. If you have an animal companion in your home, you are everything to them. They know more than you know. Some are more alert to your feelings and thoughts than others. You will know if you've had a dog or a cat that you know is in tune with your feelings. And that is a special, blessed relationship for people on earth to experience. It is a relationship with these creatures is one of the experiences that can be had on this planet Earth when you come into this lifetime. They're not everywhere, like we said earlier. It is an earthly experience. Some have come into a lifetime where they were treated badly. So do people. So you could say in some way they have a similar experience as the people do. There's good and bad. They pick their people before they come onto Earth to have the experience they want to have. Much like you do, it's a little different. All they want is to be loved. You could say they are here to teach you to love. That would be one thing we could say about it. They're here to teach you to love, to give you an opportunity to love, let us say. Sometimes there are people who don't have other people to love them, but they can have a dog or a cat and it will love them. In this way, they fill a space in people's lives to keep it from being empty. So they are blessed creatures, bring much joy to many people. Enjoy them, please. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Leah says the lessons we learn from creatures are pure in heart. Yes, I've been channeling, Leah. Joe Megan says, thank you, Brenda. I appreciate your sharing and would love to hear more about meditations when you feel drawn and have time. Sure, we can talk about that sometime. I love meditation. I can tell you what I know about it. No expert, but I do meditate. I've been meditating every day for 3 years. Haven't missed very many days. That's one reason why I recommend meditation, because it really helps get on your path. And I know there's people on their path that are enlightened and aren't meditating. So to each his own, right? But meditation can really help your spiritual growth take off. And I don't think that I could be a channeler if I hadn't learned to go deep. Just drop down into your subconscious and kind of quickly and just be still. So that is important for hearing the other side. And I'm alone, and I like it that way, by the way. And I have children, grandchildren nearby that, I see and talk to. I'm not, terribly alone. But they work, and I sit here in the quiet for hours. No TV or no music or anything. And meditate and journal and talk to him and sit with spirit and make videos from the messages they gave me. And I'm doing that a lot. And it gives me something to do, and I like it. And they told me the other day, you can do your job from your chair. Isn't that wonderful? You don't even have to get up. You can do your job from your chair. And that's true. Thank you, Paul. That's very nice. So thank you for your question, Sue. I hope that helped you. And Leah and Jasmine, you are next. Paul says, I have so many animals in the afterlife while they're waiting for me. Yeah, that'll be a fun reunion. Leah says, today is cat day, I guess. Brenda, hello, I got a cat. He's a nice boy. Is there a message about him coming here to be my cat? His name is Lola, but I'm going to call him Big Boy. He's 17 pounds, no judgment. The big bruiser. Dear ones of love and light, please tell us please tell Leah what you want to tell her about this precious boy that's coming into her life. Bouncing baby boy. I guess he's not a baby anymore if he's 17 pounds. Please tell us about Leah's cat. About him coming in here to be her cat. Is his name really Lola? He's a boy and his name is Lola? Did I get that wrong? I think I'm going to have to go turn my air conditioner on again. I mean, it's on, but it's not low enough. Waltzing Matilda. You'll go waltzing Matilda with me. You just got him? Okay. So you got him full grown. His owner was old. Okay. Well, how terrific that you took him in. I've taken in an older cat one time, and I loved him so much. He wasn't here for long. His name was Jackson. He was a tuxedo cat, and he was big. I think he weighed that much too, or maybe 16 pounds. He was a large cat. He's only 3. You picked him up today? Okay. My dear guides and angels, our dear friend Leah is asking this question. What can you tell dear Leah about this wonderful cat that has come into her life? He has indeed come into her life on purpose. He knew, and your angels knew, that you needed something or somebody. And he volunteered. He put up his hand in spirit and he said, hey, I'll go. Isn't that interesting? Some noise outside distracted me. I think it's my trash truck. From the land of sky blue waters, back to the cat, please. This cat is a special cat for you because he is older. He is giving you a chance to support him in his old age, and you will always be glad that you fulfilled that position. And his gratefulness will be on your heart. I heard it would put a mark on you, on your heart, which I don't quite understand. What does that mean? Like if you cut notches out of the piece of wood for every time there was a good deed. How cool. A mark for your good deeds. Do we get marks for all of our good deeds? Indeed you do. They are counted. You will see them in your life review. Each one is shown. Every kindness given will be shown to you. A mark on your heart, dear Leah. This is a blessing for you, for your life. Enjoy him, please. Namaste. Well, I like that. Thank you, dear ones. That was wonderful. Looks like my phone's probably going to die, but that won't hurt anything. Leah says the lessons we learn from creatures are pure in heart. Yes. Sue says, Brenda, my cats love you. I love your cats too. Thanks for the compliments, Paul. Paul says my black cat was 27. He was a big boy. He slept with me every night. Sue says, Leah, the old cat, has been looking for you. And Leah says, thank you, yay. Sending love. Thank you, you guys. Well, let's see what's next. From the land of sky blue waters, Jasmine Romero. Jasmine Romero. How does my ex-friend Destiny see How does my ex-friend Destiny? How does your ex-friend Destiny feel about you when your relationship doesn't exist anymore? Thank you for being here, Jasmine. I used to tell people that I don't do third-party questions. A lot of the reason for that is because this is just for the people who are here present, and because it's a public place. So if someone wants to be talked about publicly, we should have their permission. But I am going to let my team decide what they want to say about that. I won't be the judge. I'll let them decide. How does she feel about me after our friendship ended? Waltzing Matilda. The Aborigines have got me thinking about them. Why is that? Because there needs to be a healing here. The Aborigines are saying that you need a healing over this situation, Jasmine. Pray for one. Pray for a healing about this situation. Pray for a healing. Let me start over. Just relax and listen. It will come. This friendship has had many ups and downs, and this may very well just be one of the downs. And it can come back up again, possibly. Yes, do pray for your friendship. It is always a shame to see friendships go, because that always happens for earthly reasons. And you are not earthlings, you are heavenly. You are all children of the Father, and we wish for you to all love one another, to not let petty things or earthly things get in the way of your knowing each other in a loving manner. Of course, like they say, it takes two to tango. So if you are willing, the other person also has to be willing. There has to be cooperation, of course, and harmony will come. You can decide, you have free will. You can decide, was this person good for me? Was this person ever harmful to me? Were most of our interactions pleasant? Did we support one another, or was it just one-sided? So we think you should go through your mind and possibly make a list on a piece of paper with one column for good and one column for bad. And if one outweighs the other, go with that. This can be a good way to decide many decisions. Writing it down. Making a list, checking it twice. So this is our advice for you, dear one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jasmine. I hope that helped you. Thanks for being here. Jasmine says I don't reach out to her. I have her blocked on everything, but yes, I need to do the healing. There's Fun Boy. Hi, Fun Boy. Thanks for being here. I got you starred. There's 10 of you here, and I'm so grateful. So let's look at our next question. Let's see, Tanita is next, and then Rachel, and then Fun Boy. Rachel, you've had to wait a long time. I apologize, but I just have to go in order. Tanita says, I had the weirdest thought today, having a bit of car trouble. And I was wondering, can we call upon our spirit team to heal, for a lack of word, our cars? I have thought about that many times. I have wondered. Well, they talked to us about manifesting. They've given us the steps for manifesting several times. We can go over that again, but we'll ask my team what they want to say about that before I start talking about things. Well, sing Matilda. Can you tell us, please? Can we ask to have our spirit team heal our vehicles? What can you tell us about this idea? It's a very cool idea. I like the sound of it. Can we ask for healing for our vehicles? I heard, of course, you can. Let's look into that more. It is a kind of healing. It is a manifestation. All healing is a manifestation. You create your world. Learn to be a creator. Learn to be a conscious creator. Remember that your words create. Do you cuss your car? We don't know, but that wouldn't be helpful, for sure. You are creators. You are of love and light. Bad things do happen to good people. This is usually because of a contract they had before they came to the earth. The contracts don't always go down to the minute detail of trouble with vehicles. There is some free will there, some wiggle room, as you say. So can cars be healed as bodies are healed? Again, I heard, of course they can. What is the process, dear ones, for healing our cars and trucks? Be positive, have a positive attitude about it. This always brings good results. I just thought of how some people say they have there's a black cloud following that person around, and we know what that means. They're just always thinking bad, negative thoughts. They have a black cloud following them around. But you can also have a white, golden, sparkly cloud following you around. You have to work at it. It doesn't just appear. You must speak it into existence by your positive thoughts. We recommend you give this a try. Another thing that could happen is someone who could fix your car may suddenly show up and be a blessing to you. A special angel, so to speak. Car repairs can be expensive. Do you need money for it? Again, manifestation and positive thinking. Dream about it. Remember, we've told you before, daydreaming is creating. Daydream about it running perfectly, daydream about it lasting as long as you want it to, daydream whatever it is you want your vehicle to be like. Daydream about it, picture it, talk about it. I love my car. You can manifest a trustworthy car into existence. This is true. So we hope we've given you some ideas. Thank you. And thank you, Tanita, for being here. Let's see what's going on next. Waltzing Matilda. Paul says, back to work. I'm almost done. Have a great weekend to all. Okay. Crystal Ascension says, farewell, Paul. Fun Boy says Robert Bruce had actual positive affirmations that could fix his vehicle. Wow, that is so terrific. And Fun Boy asked the question, there are crazy people I have to work with at my job. Oh, there's so many crazy people at all jobs. Wow. Yep. There's always at least one person. Will things eventually calm down? My oldest daughter's having trouble at her job with a crazy person. Rachel, you're next. I just realized I accidentally skipped over your question. I'm sorry. Tanita says, thank you so much for taking time to answer my questions. Always so lovely and insightful. You are welcome. From the land of sky blue water. How can you answer Fun Boy's question, dear ones? Will things eventually calm down with his job with the crazy people? We would like to say that people are not crazy. Of course, we understand why you use that term. But we are guides and angels, so we must correct it. This one calls people crazy sometimes also, and we correct her. They are people. They are beautiful souls. They are having an experience on this earth. Calling them crazy is relative. Can we really tell from one to the next which one is the craziest? There are ways that can be judged. But we recommend, we ask you not judge. Hold them up to the Father, that is the answer. Jesus said, pray for your enemies, that is the answer. Hold them up to the angels. Ask the angels to rise them up higher in consciousness. It could happen. Praying for your enemies is always the right answer. Let's see, will it get any better for him? It could get better soon. There is free will involved for sure. But there is energy towards it getting better soon for you. You can make it so by your attitude towards the situation if there's a way you can determine that you don't have to care what they do unless it can't be avoided. But we think there is great energy towards it being settled soon. And do your work, we say. Do your work like we talked about. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. So, the questions are closed, but no, sorry, Rachel, I have yours. But now the questions are closed after Rachel's. And I am going to go back and ask a spiritual question or two. I don't know if I can type today. I'm going to go back and ask a spiritual question or two. Fun Boy says, thank you. I wish everyone well. Take care of yourself, Fun Boy. Be safe out there. Waltzing Matilda. Okay, let's look up. I believe I got all of your personal questions answered. So let's go back to the theme of the broadcast today, to the spiritual questions. 144,000 answer was interesting. And I can't even remember it. I'm going to have to go back and watch this to see what they said. Okay, let's ask this spiritual question. Why is there so much suffering in the world? Dear ones of love and light, why is there so much suffering in the world? Waltzing Matilda. There is much light coming to the world at this time. We wish you could see it. Yes, there is much suffering in the world. That is the way of the world you are in. It has been the way of the earth for a very long time. There was a time when it was not, but so long ago. Souls come here to have learning experiences. Some souls come here to test themselves. There are rewards for the suffering that people suffer. That is not monetary. It is a soul growth. And some souls, when they are on the other side, decide to come here to experience more soul growth. And that is the best answer we can give you for that question. Thank you. Thank you. That was quick and easy. Thank you. Let's see if we had any more spiritual questions. That might have been it. I think that was it, y'all. Hey, I've enjoyed hanging out with you. We had 10 people here most of the time. So some have been checking out, but we've been here for an hour and 14 minutes. So please come back on Monday, 2 Central Time. And I just realized I haven't made this announcement to you that I might have talked about it first, but I don't remember, that I'm starting a second YouTube channel just for the purpose of putting Ezra's channelings that I receive from them on that channel, and it's called Ezra's Guidance. And I'm going to put a link for that in the chat. And I'm asking if all of you would subscribe to it. And like I said, there's not a lot going on there now, but there will be in the future. And so it would be nice to know that if I had a few subscribers, when I put things up on there, that there will be someone who might look at them, because Ezra brings important, wonderful messages. So far, all of them that I've gotten are on this YouTube channel. But yeah, in the future, I'm going to be putting them, all of Ezra's guidance, on the Ezra's Guidance channel. So I've got 8 subscribers on there now, so come on over and join me there, please, and click the notification bell and the all notifications. And for this channel too, double check and see if you've got the notification bell clicked and the all notifications, so you'll know when I come on here. And I don't have any big plans for collaborating with anybody right now for a while, but I just plan to be on here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 Central Time for a while, and we'll just see how that flies. If it doesn't fly, we'll change it. Just thanks for being part of my group. Thanks for being so nice to each other in the chat. And you're all terrific, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Tanita. Thank you so much. So I just like, oh, Lottie B, hi, dear. Lottie says, sorry I'm late. Aw, well, we missed you. Well, thanks for coming in, though, when you could. I appreciate it. I'll be back on Monday at 2 Central Time. So see y'all soon, and remember that Jesus says in the Course of Miracles that, oh, let me hide that. Let me hide that question. Sorry, Lottie. Sometimes I forget and leave people's questions up too long, and I think it embarrasses them. Thank you. So namaste, love and light, all that stuff. Thanks again for being here. Hopefully I'll see you Monday. Have a safe, wonderful weekend. And remember that Jesus says in the Course in Miracles that angels always hover near. Bye-bye.